day everyone, my name is Abang Veronica and I am the Special Assistant on New Media to the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa. Today I'm going to be speaking to you on the role of moral values in girl-child education in relation to social media development. From time immemorial, we've always had values being taught to girls, to young girls, and even grown-up ladies. But it is important to understand that these values don't change. They still apply to present day, to this digital age. The only difference is we just have to update it to apply to the times that we are currently in. Just like you update the app on your phone to meet the specifications of what your phones carry. So moral values have always been taught to girls, but now, having the digitalization of almost everything, we need to reteach these things in a different way. I believe we are all conversant with what's been happening around young girls being raped and abused because a young girl would just leave her city and go see someone else she met on Facebook in another city. These are the things that come with being digital. These are the ills that we need to prepare for because more of it is going to happen. So girls need to understand a lot about how they can relate to people online. Girls are usually taught respectful relationships, how to keep themselves, how to command respect even from the opposite sex, menstrual hygiene, sexual education, family planning, FGMC, and all that. These things still apply. If you are relating to someone, to the opposite sex, physically, and there's a certain way and manner you expect that person to relate or talk to you, still applies to when you're chatting with somebody online. It still applies to when you're talking to a total stranger online. You should demand such level of respect as well. There is no boundaries. It doesn't matter if it is online or physical. These things also apply. So when we are educating the girl child, and when I say education right now, I don't mean, or it is not limited to just academics. It has a lot to do with our health, our hygiene, like I said earlier, menstrual hygiene, and a whole lot, home management, family planning, managing the finance, managing the home, emotional intelligence, financial intelligence, abuse, physical, mental, drug, as well as digital abuse. All these things exist. So it is not just academics. Also, I would not end this or conclude by not including or pointing out that even the boy child needs to be educated. In all the above things I've listed, even the boy child needs to be educated, because these young ladies we are all focusing on will eventually grow to a certain level where they have to deal with our men. They have to deal with men at either at their places of work or even when they get married. So if we are not impacting the same knowledge in our boy child, in our boy children, these girls will end up growing up to face things that they were not prepared for. You cannot match two people, one who is literate in a particular sector and another person who is an illiterate in that sector. And it has nothing to do with just academics. It has to do with life hacks and everything that we need to understand and to thrive in our present day society. We need to carry the boy child along, so every boy child can learn about respectful relationship, can learn about FGMC, can learn about abuse, all forms of abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, drug abuse, even digital abuse, which is actually what's happening a lot these days. So every boy child has the right to learn these things. A growing body of data has revealed that a girl child that is educated tends to grow a more successful home, a home that is financially dependent and very healthy. So imagine if we merge these teachings, or we include the boy child in these teachings, and imagine how successful our homes will be in the long run. So it is a win-win situation for all if we can inculcate this practice from the home. And I would like to speak to our parents. It is very important that we take these things very seriously. We cannot keep avoiding the topic. We cannot keep living in denial. Times are changing. If we don't change with the times, we'll be left behind. Teach your girl child, teach your boy child. Do not allow them to learn these things from their peers outside, from school, or from even a more terrible situation where we are not even sure of the source. So teach them often, tell them these things. They need to know it from you. They need to understand that you've been in that situation before and they can learn from you. Don't shy away from these teachings. Like I said before, not the girl child alone, the boy child as well. It is very important because a neglected boy child today is going to put his future and the future of that girl child you're teaching now at risk. So please, let us all understand that the digital era is not a curse. It is a blessing as long as we harness it and put it into good use before it overtakes us negatively. Thank you very much.